Hello friends, Dr. Graves here. Here we are, January 2016, first week, the eve before starting the first week of January and the work week. And I am very excited to be launching some support series. Once a week, every week, we're going to be meeting and talking about how can we bring together healthy eating and life practices that really get people over these hurdles that prevent us from getting healthier. We're not just talking about weight loss, we're talking about body optimization, brain focus, clarity, less pain, more motivation, and more feeling good, and being able to do the things that we are here to do. We all have our gifts and talents and ideas of things we wanted to do and should be doing, and we get stuck. And I have been blown away by the last couple of months seeing what incorporating some really amazing information. It's old information. It's information we've long known about our bodies, at least in research, but have not really known how to tap into it efficiently. And I'm just overwhelmed with amazement at seeing what the results are in individuals who are starting to do this. And this journey started with me experiencing the effects of allowing my body to burn fat efficiently and finally breaking free of the addiction that we have to carbohydrates and sugars. And it's affecting all of us. Now, our bodies were designed to burn sugar, there's no doubt. However, because our society is so efficient now at producing foods with high carbohydrate content and sugars, it's just a minefield of us constantly being in this back and forth addiction, as it really is. It's not an exaggeration. When we take in a high carbohydrate diet, it affects the brain and the neurotransmitters in the body, just like some of the stronger drugs out there that breed addiction. And to break free of that is I'm just going to say, absolutely impossible. And that was true for myself until a couple of months ago, when I began to investigate this idea of going on a high-fat diet and a low-carbohydrate diet and seeing what the amazing benefits are. Now, it's extremely difficult to just go ahead and launch into that. I mean, it's been out there. If you look on the internet, just Google ketogenic diet and look at all the health conditions that are being treated with that. It's a difficult diet to begin to implement with people. And the reason that is because our bodies are hooked on carbs, and it's hard to suddenly shift over. Going on a fast, working out intensely, and endurance exercises can bring on this ketosis, and you can develop that runner's high, or doing a 3-day fast and having suddenly this amazing effects on your neurological and mental focus. The problem is it's a insurmountable hurdle for most of us to get into that mode and do those kinds of diets. And what's happened is within the last year is that there is now a way to supplement people with the fat burning substance. The currency of burning fat are ketones, essentially. And when we can supplement with those, we can get our body remembering how it needs to burn fat, and what the amazing effects mentally that you feel and physically is getting your body switched over in a much more quick way. And we see that happening within minutes to even less than an hour. And then by just incorporating that supplementation into other dietary changes, exercise, etc., it's self-sustaining, and the results are actually quite remarkable. I'm going to just flash through my PowerPoint that I did here about a month ago and talk about this idea of a high-fat diet. The amazing amount of weight loss far out, it outpaces a low-carb diet, outpaces a low-fat diet. There's no controversy there in terms of weight loss. And we're talking about losing fat in this case and maintaining or building muscle in this process. Not only that, but across the board, inflammatory markers go down, so less inflammation, less blood sugar problems and heart disease. And really, it becomes a little bit difficult to incorporate the dietary changes when we're so used to the ways we've been eating in a high carbohydrate world. And so it's part of what we want to do in this talk series is to support you by showing examples of foods. We're going to be bringing in foods. We're going to be talking about recipes and preparing and strategies and shopping strategies and trying to help support one another and make this a win-win for everyone. So I'll just go through a few things. And so when we supplement with these substances, the end product of fat metabolism, these ketones, there's, again, more brain focus. We save our muscles. When most weight loss programs out there, people are losing muscle mass and water weight. We protect that. We stabilize the appetite. The carb cravings go down. There's increased energy. I mean, it begins to sound ridiculously exaggerated, to be honest, and it's not until I started to see these effects in patients and in others that I really got on board with this. So a couple of photos I'm just going to whip through. These are real people. These are people that are within 30 to 60 days in most cases. They're seeing a fat shift from where they're maintaining muscle and losing fat mass, and it's pretty remarkable. This one individual is 23 days apart are these photos. We see 8/20/2015 down to October the 31st, 28-pound shift. So I am going to just jump around a little bit and show you a few other pictures that I think are really remarkable. And then I'm going to wrap up this video just to talk about those events that are coming up. Let's see how these might be a little hard to see on the video here, but I'm going to try anyway. So we've got, again, another example there. These are real people, real success stories. This one's a little bit easier to see. Again, 265 to 235. So this is definitely weight loss, but what is more remarkable than weight loss is the health improvements that we're seeing with individuals. Now this is something to think about too. We talk about weight loss. I didn't think I needed to lose weight, and when I've been doing this, I saw an interesting shift. This is not me, but this individual, this gentleman, was been athletic in the past, let his body go very quickly. Men's metabolism is a little higher, and so when you go into fat burning mode, it can happen a little more quickly. And especially if you're hitting the gym or doing some basic exercises, you don't need to do much. You're going to kind of get that body quickly switched over to where you were. You can also quickly see in the blood and in your urine, if you test it, when you're getting the ketones, when you're taking them in, you can be in ketosis within 30 to 60 minutes and start getting those benefits immediately. Anyway, so we're cutting out the carbs, we're looking at a higher fat diet, and if that sounds difficult, it is. It's impossible without helping you, not just with support groups and motivating and having a doctor or somebody say, hey, you need to do this or you're going to die sooner. This is about results and you feeling better much, much quicker. Now, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go out on a limb a little bit, and now I'm probably going to still post this. I went ahead and did my own selfie before and after, and now some people will probably I'll get some flack because they're going to say, well, you didn't really need to lose much, but I went back to some pictures from the summer and looking at my body composition. And to me, I mean, it's great. I'm not looking for any, I'm not going to be in any magazines here, but I saw very quickly, this is just, again, about 2 months, I've been taking exogenous ketones, I've been taking the supplement, and that's something we'll talk about in the class and be able to help people understand and how that's used and what it's all about. I'm also incorporating the dietary changes, but I do not stay on a high-fat diet all the time. I just went through the holidays, and I've been able to get quickly back into ketosis by utilizing, very efficient supplementation. Anyway, so maybe hard to tell, but I definitely have noticed the change in my body physique on my bike, which is what I really love to do. It's very noticeable that I have more endurance. I have more energy, I sleep better, I have less joint pain, my recovery time is better, and I'm looking forward to the warm months in biking more and more. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I didn't want this video to go too long. I'm going to just say, again, starting Thursdays in January, I think it's January the 7th, beginning at 5 p.m. at my office on Pines, we will be starting the classes. Yeah, so that's Thursday, January the 7th, and the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. We might go longer than that, but at least we're going to have 4 weeks. You do need to get signed up for that. I'm also in conjunction with 2 other offices, the Body Detox and Weight Loss Center on Argonne. We'll be doing some teaching classes there in January. We've got another person coming in to help us with that. And also Fleet Feet, Spokane. They are doing the weight loss challenge as well. Ton of fun. And that's what it's called, Ton of Fun, and it's to motivate people to get moving. I'll be doing a talk with them, and we're going to be trying to incorporate this whole picture of diet, physical activity, hormone balancing, and what I do in my practice, and then proper dietary success with all the supports that we're going to be able to offer. So anyway, that's a wrap for now. Please message me, Facebook, text, however you can. Our offices on Pines is 509-413-1530. We'll be there tomorrow, Monday, or whenever you're hearing this video. Leave us a message or find me on Facebook and message me there. And I look forward to working with all of you and answering questions and moving into 2016 as healthier individuals and achieving those goals that we are destined for. So take care all. Ciao.